the hottest show on radio. Raw and insightful interviews with movers, shakers, tastemakers, and experts. This is the Karen Hunter Show.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
That's the commercial, right? Oh my gosh! Wait, hold. So, baby. All right. We gotta get to the part. Okay, well they're in the house. So Salt and Pepa's here. Remix. All right. Let me welcome to the show. I'm not gonna give you government names because it's not important. People don't need to know that. Let me welcome to the show, Salt and Pepa.
Yes.
Okay. All right, hold on. We're gonna get you. We gotta get you right. We're gonna get you right. I was telling somebody this is difficult for me because I full disclosure, know both of you a little bit. You know, so it's
know
not like,
me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Is it weird for you?
I know it's so because I was just I was talking to Reg doing his show,
Hawkins. Yeah.
and then we were talking about he wanted me to sign my book, and he was like, "You had me all crying." he was getting deep with me from the book, and so it's so crazy.
Yeah, we did, let's talk about Pep. That's a book. That I helped you with.
Yes,
I helped you with.
right.
That was it.
Yes,
but it was your story, and it was.
That's why you know everything.
Yeah, I do. So it's like, what do we talk about? Okay, all right.
The new stuff that happens.
Let's talk about new stuff. Okay, so y'all are on tour, right?
Yeah.
So y'all are out on tour with a bunch of people
90s.
with what is it?
I love the 90s.
I do love the 90s. Actually.
Yes.
I just got this Sonos thing, and they have like different playlists that you could play. In the 90s, like there's not a bad song in the 90s.
No.
Like
True.
the 90s was the joint,
right?
It's
Like the 90s.
Yeah,
Okay.
and everybody is really, really celebrating. All of a sudden, the 90s is the shiznil.
It is.
It is.
How weird is it to be out on tour? Because y'all had a period where y'all weren't touring, or doing nothing.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden it was like this comeback, and then y'all started touring, and then you're in commercials. I'm seeing now commercials. Do you get royalties when they do What a Man and all that?
Yeah,
y'all get a check.
Yeah.
Because every time there's like
Most
commercials,
definitely.
I'm like good money for seeing.
And we have a commercial over in Australia, a Kia commercial that's running now. Yeah,
Hyundai, Kia, Geico,
Look
in
at this.
movies
Look at
like
this.
Deadpool.
Oh, the Geico commercial. My kids know that commercial.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
The Deadpool movie.
Yes.
In the movie that's coming out with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
What a Man is in
Central
it.
Intelligence. What a Man is in that.
I'm
But that's
loving
what
this.
you get when you do timeless music.
Yeah.
It just goes on forever, and you keep collecting them checks.
Yes.
I love
Amen. Amen.
You say amen.
Amen.
But there was a period, there was a time when you didn't know that this comeback would happen, right? Because this happens in most artists.
Yeah.
There's this thing where they shift into another form of music or whatever, and then you have this drought. And during that period, did you ever, were you going through something where you thought maybe we wouldn't be coming back?
I mean, at the time when we broke up, I didn't know if we were getting back together or not. So, I mean, I love my Salt and Pepper. So, I was very happy. But it did the world for us. Not just, musically or entertainment but our friendship, what it did for our friendship and everything, and where we are as adult and women now, like the understanding that we have. We know our lane. We know each other very well now, So we can't get away from each other. I won't let her go. So.
I know. So,
we were friends first. For me, it was our friendship deteriorated. In the business, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot, like, you get in the business to make music, have fun, and perform, and then you getting sued. You're not getting along with your partner, which was your friend. Now you're almost like not even speaking to each other, and it just got really toxic and nasty, and it didn't feel good. And I don't do well in a toxic environment, and it was I had to separate myself from it. I didn't do it right. Y'all know the story. I didn't know how to communicate my feelings at the time, but then coming back together, like she said, we did a Salt and Pepper show in 2007, and Iyanla Van Zant gave us some couples therapy, and she really dug into us.
Do your
she,
work. You have to do your work.
Yeah, she made us do our work, honey. And she was all about the friendship. She was not about the music
Salt
or
and
the
pepper.
business.
She
And
didn't
she
give a
was like,
damn
I'm
about a
not
salt
here.
or a pepper.
Yeah, I'm not here
All
for
of them
salt and
spices
pepper.
can go scratch.
Exactly. And that was for me what it was about for me. I'm like, I want to get back to the friendship. And then if we could get back to the friendship, maybe we could get back to the music. And so that was the evolution of us coming back. I read somewhere recently that you can have more than one soulmate. And she's one of my soulmates.
Yes.
And it was really hard when we were not getting along.
Yeah,
I just really could not handle that.
It was killing her. I know that because we were actually working on the book at the time, and she was like, I mean, you're talking about, y'all met in Queens College, and you're the introvert, and she's, she's Sandy
She's
Sunshine.
not.
Beautiful. Y'all working at Sears together, getting in trouble, you Martin Lawrence, was
Kid
Kid
and Play,
Play.
Kid and Play.
I mean, these are regular jobs, like regular people, you know.
Yeah, we were telephone solicitors, and everybody had a fame dream, and we all made our dream come
Look at
true.
that.
Yeah, I'm like,
that Sears is
it was
like a
something
blessing.
in the water.
Is it still around?
Like,
I need
wow.
to. Y'all want a good job in
touching the
Queens?
grade.
Go to touching the. We gonna go to Sears and get you a job.
We believe in that. We
'Cause it
believe
can
in that.
happen. It
Spread
can happen.
Spread it.
Spread it. Okay.
Spread it. Spread it.
your cousin is funny.
She is. Yeah, she is. You don't even know the half of it, but
I can tell
y'all don't-
already.
y'all don't
I
even
already know.
Oh my God. 866-801-8255. You guys, for a lot of young girls growing up were, and that's again the 90s, you had Latifah, you had MC Light, but Salt and Pepper brought sexiness, fun, and just an empowerment to women in that generation that reverberates to this day. You know, how proud of you of that?
We call it the 3 Fs. We brought the fun, fashion, and femininity to hip hop, and empowerment, like you said, and it is. I am proud of it.
I'm very proud of it, because even on this tour, I love the 90s tour, and in our audience, and it's arena, and we're selling out, and we have the 70s babies, the 60s babies, the 80s babies, and now we even have the 90s babies,
and we
in
have
the front
90s
row,
babies.
though.
No.
In the front row,
Right? Y'all do have 90s
Yes,
babies.
yes, 90s babies.
Wait, one of your babies has a TV
Our
show.
TV show,
We're talking
Egypt,
about-
growing up hip hop.
What is that?
I know.
I was like, when did that happen?
I know. And she's
So
like,
weird.
and they got their second season, so
Wow.
I'm so
Wow,
happy
that's
for her.
great.
And she's, all growing up now. She coming for him in the second season. No.
You made an appearance on that.
Yes,
yeah.
and I'm still like, she's in a studio. She wants to. She loved this. This is her world. But I'm right there. I'm like right there.
What do you-
Momager.
I'm momager
What
for
are
real.
you making sure she knows that you didn't know?
You know what? Blog and things like that. It's gonna be some haters. It's gonna be people's gonna love you and people's gonna hate you. You're gonna read about some things. Stay focused. Don't listen. Brush it off. Do you? Enjoy you, love you, and it's just a lot business wise, like crossing your T's, dotting your I's, contract, reading through, just don't sign. Just a lot
Y'all
of.
had to learn that the hard way.
Oh yeah, oh yes.
But I'm so proud that you guys learned it and then made sure it didn't have. Like y'all came hard the next time.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know.
And right now, I don't know what's going on with Salt and Pepper. It's like, everybody's celebrating the 90s, but also we're being blessed with all kinds of things that are happening right now. We just got an offer for sitcom development. We got 2 movie companies trying to get the biopic. I could go on and on and on, but the beautiful thing
goodness.
about it
That's
is that
That's amazing.
yeah, to be able to come back, and do this just almost as big as we did it in the
It
90s.
Feels like the 90s.
Selling
Doesn't
out
it?
arenas. We're booked till December. I mean, it's like
Yes,
it's
till-
like we're
Can
just
I-
living this dream all over
Copy your
again.
tour, roadie, something. Don't y'all need somebody to help collect the check or something? I could spin. Where's Spinderella?
Right.
And
I
Spinderella is with us. She's on the roll
She's
with
living,
us.
in,
DJ?
she's living in Texas.
In
now.
Texas, exactly.
Yeah,
She's in Dallas.
Dallas.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could DJ when
Yeah.
she's feeling ill or something. I got some skills.
2 songs.
Two songs. I got 2 songs. I could do
songs.
really well.
When Spin has to use the bathroom.
When she got to go, I'll come and
That's
keep
it.
it on the needle.
That's it.
So, the toughest thing about the difference between being in your 20s and
Mhm.
now in your 30s.
Uh-huh.
I tell on you, I have to tell on myself. We ain't doing that. You 30.
Right.
Yeah. The biggest challenge for you being out on the road now versus back then.
Oh man, the biggest challenge. I think there's less challenges
Is it?
actually.
'Cause you grown?
Yeah,
'cause
we in
grown,
control.
We bosses.
You ain't.
We are friends again. We're getting along. We don't let nobody play us. We don't let nobody get in between.
We
us.
learn to say no now.
We don't have
no.
a record company over our head.
Mm.
Ooh,
you know,
independent women.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it's actually better to me.
In control, like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
It feels great, and we're still doing everything. The office, everything is, and we're like, okay, and we have agreement that it's here first. Like we
Okay.
yes first
Nice.
before anybody else come in, because for me, that's what destroyed us in the beginning.
Right.
Some people in our camp was divide and conquer,
Well, that's the
and
tactic.
yeah, and now I mean, we got a great team, a great camp, but here first.
I love
We
it.
in agreement first.
I see this, and it makes me smile because I know what it means to be here. Not a lot of people get a second chance to do this.
Yeah.
Not a lot
Yeah.
of people get a second chance at this kind of success, this
Yeah.
level of success. So I'm so
Thank
happy,
you.
genuinely happy. On this 90s tour, you have who is it? The
Vanilla Ice.
So
I know.
so he's taking a break from building houses
Building houses.
to come
Yeah,
out
he's
there.
busy too.
I
He's
love
busy.
him.
I like him too.
He
I like
is.
him a
He's
lot.
doing it.
Kid and Play,
Play.
who I fell in love with. I understand.
Yes.
Oh,
Coolio.
Coolio.
Coolio is
Okay.
on there.
Now is he doing something with the hair?
no,
different?
it's still.
He put a hat on
No,
because
yeah.
he got to
But
let
it
it
still
go.
have that.
It looks like another Love TKO.
But it was,
Let it go.
Wasn't it thin?
No, it's something
It's
going
some-
on.
I
don't know what
it's
Is
bad.
he taking vitamins?
No, he
Nothing.
can't do it. Let me
Too
move
much.
on. Who else?
You
Who
gotta
else
know
is
when
on?
to say
Rob
when.
Day.
You got to tap out.
told
Them hairs are like I'm
I'm
done.
just saying.
Mhm.
Things
She taking
change.
vitamins.
It's got to go.
Tone low.
Tone low.
Rob Bass.
Oh my
Tone
gosh.
low.
Wait,
You said
wait.
the other
hold on.
name.
Oh,
Who-
I'm
who
gone.
else?
I'm dead from the Coolio
We think-
conversation. I'm
Young
sorry.
MC.
Young MC.
Young MC.
Yeah.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. And what's the other?
Oh, this is a hot. I'm
This is
like,
a really
I
hot
feel
show.
like doing
All
this-
for one.
I'm like, I'm ready.
Yeah, it's
I'm ready to
good.
do
It comes
all
here
of
in
that.
July. We have to go.
Coolio is
Can we-
have energy like, and
I can't even imagine. I saw him in the wife swap episode. Did y'all see that wife swap episode? Anyway, okay, so you know what I'm
and
talking
his
about.
wife, his woman be on his with
I don't
him.
even want to talk about it. Listen,
Sure.
They wanted me to swap with Bobby Brown on
No,
I didn't
girl,
know.
girl,
don't
you should have
dare.
done that.
Don't
That'd
you
be
dare.
hilarious.
Gosh, don't be cruel. That would have been.
That'd be funny. So
Your kids would have been a hot
I'm not
mess,
the
but-
reality show girl.
Oh my gosh.
I'll leave it to me.
I was like negative.
So can we promise to get like backstage someplace in July?
course.
All right. 'cause I'm-
And
I'm
congratulations to you too, Karen, because I remember when you started this. I'm just saying, I remember when you told me that.
And then you ain't show
and
up
I
though.
don't
And I was
know.
like, Pep, when you come on my first week, you was like, delete, block.
I don't.
Who is this? She said, who is this? And I was like, damn, okay. That's what you did that to me. I promise you.
No, but-
y'all ain't heard her on the show until today. Okay?
I
Then
know.
I got her number in
I
my
got stuff to.
It's
I got
terrible.
more
Look, I got stuff to do.
I got stuff to talk about. I'm saying. I
Okay.
got not do.
All right, you got to come back. We got to
I
have a
would-
more intimate
right,
conversation.
a more
'cause there's
intimate.
Stuff to unpack.
She's a
Yo,
Because we got to talk about Jesus with you, so we got to come to Jesus.
We go.
We're gonna talk about. Are you still doing racing around the world? Have you done that recently? Okay,
Or
we got,
dating, the dating life. Can
girl,
we
we
ask?
got we
Can
got to talk
ask?
about it.
We'll talk
We'll
about
she coming back.
Next
we coming
time.
back. We
Yes.
coming back.
Okay.
We coming back. Right now, it's all about the '90s tour. If y'all ain't get your tickets, go on Ticketmaster and find you
Right.
some place to get tickets. You gotta go get the tickets. The show sounds hot. These ladies are still baking. We gotta go to break. All right, it's the Karen Hunter Show. 866-801-8255. We'll be right back.
Get your daily dose. Catch every episode of The Karen Hunter Show on demand. Visit SiriusXM.com/on demand.